Peace and favor. Welcome back to the E.L.V.I.S podcast, where we take a sledgehammer to the wall of old thoughts and rebuild the present with cutting-edge ideas for the visually impaired community. I'm Double R, your guide on this futuristic ride of turning play into serious empowerment. Today, we're diving deep into how LEGO and AI aren't just toys or tech. They could revolutionize learning, creativity, and independence for visually impaired individuals and disabled adults. But first things first. Alt text. A striking indigenous woman sits gracefully at a sturdy table, positioned directly in front of a floor-to-ceiling window that frames the world outside with natural light. Her jet black hair is parted neatly in the center, flowing effortlessly down her back and draping her shoulder in a sleek, polished ponytail. On the table before her, brightly colored Lego blocks are arranged with precision, forming the solid beginnings of a miniature architectural structure, an intricate foundation that hints at her creative vision for the final design. Beside the Lego setup lies her cell phone, its screen aglow with captivating technology. Hovering above the device is a translucent, three-dimensional holographic projection, a detailed replica of the Roman Colosseum, its iconic arches and layers shimmering in virtual brilliance. The phone's virtual assistant is visibly active on the screen, offering her tools to guide her next move in this fascinating blend of tactile and digital creation. Building a bold future with LEGO and AI. In this episode, the discussion is on AI-powered tactile learning kits, a paradigm shift for accessibility from imagination to impact. LEGO has always been about sparking creativity through hands-on building. With their Braille Bricks, they've already dramatically upgraded for children who are blind by offering tactile literacy tools. Now let's crank it up a notch. Imagine snapping together a LEGO spaceship that leaps off the page with an AI sidekick, narrating a full-blown space adventure, guiding you through the design, and even teaching core STEM concepts, all in real time. This isn't science fiction. It's an audacious step toward an inclusive future where every design has a voice. Why does this matter? Let's start with tactile learning reimagined. Every one of those tiny bricks becomes a tool for discovery, empowering users to learn by touch and sound. Level up learning with an AI-powered teaching aid. We are talking real-time audio feedback to transforms guesswork into a guided experience, where technology speaks directly to you. Gone are the days of waiting for the course instructor to get back to you. You can get questions answered immediately and receive course correction as you go. This will allow students to learn at truly individualized paces. Now let us imagine inclusive STEM education for all. From early education to vocational training, AI-enhanced LEGO kits make complex concepts accessible for everyone. I have a few real-world breakthroughs, stories that may help ignite this collaboration. Let's get real for a moment. Breakthroughs aren't born in labs alone. They come from everyday acts of courage and innovation. Once upon a time, a young boy named Matthew Schifrin sat at his desk, surrounded by the jumbled sound of LEGO bricks tumbling from their box. Unlike other kids his age, Matthew couldn't see the vibrant reds, blues, and yellows of the blocks, or follow the glossy instruction booklets. But where others might see a barrier, Matthew saw a puzzle worth solving. His passion for building was undeniable, and thanks to the determination of his best friend Lilia, that passion would soon spark a global movement. I challenge you to look beyond play and towards training for disabled adults. This type of technological innovation isn't reserved for childhood. Consider disabled adults, especially those who are developmentally disabled or those who face vision loss later in life, often battle with systems that make them feel like afterthoughts. Imagine turning the simple act of play into a path for retraining the mind and body. With AI-driven LEGO sets, we're looking at tools that have the potential to revolutionize vocational and rehabilitation training programs. Vocational training in fields like engineering or architecture could be possible through cultivating spatial awareness and design skills, through engaging hands-on projects. What about rehabilitation and cognitive therapy, which serve as a cornerstone in treatment sessions for stroke survivors or those with neurodegenerative conditions, delivering structured yet playful exercises that rebuild confidence and cognitive strength? And for individuals who thrive better in independent learning, for those feeling isolated because traditional methods just don't work, think AI narratives that bring your creations to life, guiding you step by step so you can explore independently without barriers. This is technology with a real attitude, a declaration that every disabled adult deserves access to the tools that drive independence and self-expression. Let me share about Peter Mealy, a principal engineer at Amazon, whose journey embodies the spirit of innovation driven by compassion. Peter's path began not in a grand laboratory, but in a modest workshop filled with scattered wires, blinking LEDs, and the raw energy of possibility. One day, while chatting with a close friend who was visually impaired, he noticed the subtle challenges they face daily, obstacles that modern technology often failed to address. That conversation sparked something deep inside him. Peter believed that technology should serve as a bridge rather than a barrier, a belief that would soon guide his every move. Armed with Arduino, a small, versatile microcontroller that felt more like a blank canvas than mere electronic hardware, Peter set out to craft something special. Late into the night, as he soldered components and wrote lines of code, he envisioned devices that could transform lives. He wasn't building gadgets for the sake of gadgets. He was creating lifelines. With every sensor he integrated and every piece of circuitry meticulously arranged, he crafted a wearable device that was both ingenious and intimate. Picture a device that used ultrasonic sensors to scan the environment and vibration motors to gently alert the wearer to obstacles, a quiet, reassuring companion that turned potentially hazardous moments into safe experiences. But Peter's vision didn't stop there. He imagined a world where his draft of an assistive device could do more than just beep or buzz. Peter saw the untapped potential of artificial intelligence as a partner in this mission. By connecting his Arduino-driven device to a smartphone, he started exploring how AI could elevate the experience. His idea was simple yet revolutionary. Let the device not only sense the environment, but also understand and describe it. Imagine a system that could interpret sensor data, process live camera feeds, and then offer clear, natural language guidance. Instead of just alerting a visually impaired person to an obstacle, it would say, "Watch out, a low-hanging branch is 2 meters ahead," or "You're approaching the entrance of a busy cafe." This AI layer turned raw data into context, transforming cold measurements into compassionate real-time advice. Throughout his journey, Peter remained deeply connected to the people he was trying to help. He organized feedback sessions with visually impaired individuals, listening intently to their experiences and suggestions. It was in these conversations that his project truly took shape, with every iteration becoming a testament to empathy and perseverance. For Peter, the fusion of Arduino's tangible, down-to-earth technology with the boundless interpretative power of AI was more than just a technical challenge. It was an act of human kindness, a way to paint hope and independence into the everyday lives of those who needed it most. Today, Peter's work is a brilliant reminder that even the simplest tools can become instruments of change when guided by a compassionate heart. His journey is a personal tale of turning sparks of inspiration into innovations that bridge the digital world with real human experiences. In Peter's story, every Arduino board and every line of AI-driven code is a step toward a future where technology listens, understands, and uplifts every individual. Isn't it inspiring to think of a future where every piece of technology we build carries a story of, doesn't this recount offer hope and empowerment? Like Peter, imagine a curious teenager sitting at a cluttered desk, a small blue circuit board in hand, and endless possibilities whirling in their mind. They've just unboxed their very first Arduino kit, the gateway to a world where imagination meets creation. With a few wires, some LEDs, and a scribbled diagram from a beginner's guide, they begin to experiment. Every blink of a tiny light, every hum of a motor feels like a small victory, a spark that grows into a blaze of curiosity and innovation. The journey doesn't stop there. Arduino's magic lies in its accessibility. This isn't a tool for tech elites. It's for the dreamers, the tinkerers, the everyday builders. From high school classrooms to DIY workshops, Arduino is transforming the way people approach robotics and electronics. You don't need an engineering degree to bring your ideas to life. You just need the drive to learn and explore. Whether it's programming a robot to dance or creating smart devices to automate daily life, Arduino is the ultimate equalizer, empowering creators to dream big and build bigger. And just as one person's idea takes shape, another story unfolds with Raspberry Pi, the tiny computer that fits in the palm of your hand. Picture a hobbyist piecing together a weather station, tracking rain and sunshine with code they learned online, or a teacher bringing coding to a rural classroom, giving students access to opportunities they could barely imagine before. This little kit isn't just a tool, it's a bridge connecting people to technology in ways that feel playful yet profound. Together, Arduino and Raspberry Pi have built more than machines. They've cultivated communities around the world. Forums buzz with creators sharing their successes and troubleshooting their failures. Open source libraries overflow with contributions, turning individual experiments into collaborative movements. They aren't just platforms, they're invitations to take a leap into the unknown and create something extraordinary. What sets these platforms apart isn't just their versatility or simplicity, it's the spirit they embody. They've proven that creativity and technology are for everyone, not just those with access to expensive tools or elite education. They've broken down stigmas, democratized innovation, and given people the chance to rewrite their own narratives. Now, with the idea of AI-powered LEGO kits, another chapter is ready to be written. Just as Arduino opened the door to robotics and Raspberry Pi expanded the horizons of programming, LEGO's tactile builds paired with AI could revolutionize accessibility. It's a reminder that technology is at its most powerful when it invites everyone to be a part of the story. This isn't merely an idea scribbled on a napkin. It's an exhortation. AI's evolution in accessibility, seen in smarter screen readers and object recognition apps, is just the beginning. Now picture that power harnessed in every LEGO build. Could we soon see LEGO kits designed to serve as vocational training tools for blind adults? What about tactile AI gaming experiences that shatter isolation and build community? We're not waiting for change. We're building it, one brick at a time. And this is a future that I'm ready to be a part of. This segment was short and sweet, but we hope you enjoyed it. That's a wrap for today's episode. If you're fired up about using innovation to shatter barriers and champion inclusion, share this conversation far and wide. Every brick you lay, every idea you build, contributes to a movement that redefines what's possible. Keep building your way forward, and never let anyone tell you that technology or play is only for a select few. Until the next Keep Moving Forward, stay curious, and remember, the world is meant to be enjoyed and explored by everyone. Explore life with visual impairment solutions.